Welcome and thank you for joining us on Comedy for Humans. My name is Hunter Martin Oswald.
Bienvenidos a Comedia para Humanos, soy Beanie.
After spending the last month ratting out gang members to the authorities for a reduced sentence, Tekashi 6ix9ine is now being considered for the Witness Protection Program. In other news, a new rapper, Tempura Sex Number, has come out with his first EP titled, I Don't Even Know Who That Is.
Facebook has added a new secret crush feature, allowing users to anonymously claim friends as a secret crush, leading many users to wonder, how is Grandma gonna this one up?
Well, the attempted reintroduction of zebras to Germany failed this week after a zebra which had escaped a circus and ran onto the Autobahn was shot by police. That's not even a joke, that's just something that happened.
A report from the World Health Organization states that Russian alcohol consumption is down by 43% from 2003 numbers. This figure has left officials wondering, is everything all right with Russia? You just don't seem like yourself anymore. It's just not like you.
A string of vape-related deaths have caused teens and young adults to move over to cigarette smoking, as no new information has come out about how smoking a whole pack of Marlboro Blacks affects your health.
The 2606 train from New Jersey to New York was deemed the worst commuter train in America after canceling nearly 10% of its scheduled departures this year. New Jersey Transit is quoted as saying, "We do understand the frustration concerning this issue, but it is important to note that you do live in New Jersey."
An autistic student in Washington State had his desk moved to the bathrooms last week to give him a more quiet environment. This may seem like regressive behavior, but it is important to note that it was a gender-neutral bathroom. And if you can make a better joke than that, please contact us at comedyforhumans@gmail.com.
A new commercial shows kids running for their lives from an unknown shooter. Many are outraged, including Alex Jones, who accused the commercial of using paid actors.
A school in the UK is under fire this week after a mother claimed that her son was forced to poop in a bush after teachers refused to unlock the toilet doors during class. The school's response? Look, we have the designated bush for a reason. If no one's going to utilize the bush, then what's the point of having a bush in the first place?
A new report from the United Nations has found that climate change is endangering the Earth's oceans. Leading scientists are quoted as saying, "Wow, really? You don't say."
A woman and her 6-year-old son fled famine in North Korea and were found dead in their apartment in Seoul, South Korea, of apparent starvation. And if you can find a way to make this story funny, please contact us at comedyforhumans@gmail.com.
You know, I was thinking about going out this weekend. I'm kind of curious about what the weather's going to be like.
Well, it wouldn't be a campus news show if there wasn't a terrible green screen with someone telling the local weather. We now go on to our weather correspondent, Whitney Wham Warren.
Why, hello there. I'm Whitney Wham Warren, talking to you today about the weather. Now that we're getting back into winter, you may be wondering, will I get wet this weekend? We'll look over at the weekend weather once over. It won't be as wet as we wanted, but there will be strong winds. So if you're thinking about going for a walk, make sure to bring a warm windbreaker, because the weather will be quite windy until Wednesday. So whether you're walking through the woods or somewhere warm, watch out for wolves. Every once in a while, the wolves come out, and believe me, it's not worth your while. But don't be overwhelmed. There is a way to fight them off. Use a weapon to ward off the wolves. I recommend a Winchester myself. Oh, and remember, we will have a warning next week, but we don't know what for. But at least we've warned you. I'm Whitney Wham Warren, and wherever you are, that's the weather.
Thank you, Whitney, but you forgot to tell us about today's weather.
Oh, a little nippy.
Thank you, Whitney.
You're welcome.
We'll be right back.
Why are you reading that trash? Read the Metrosphere.
Metrosphere is a magazine that highlights art, literature, and culture on the Rayer campus and the surrounding Denver area, created by journalism students while featuring work from English, art, journalism, and design students.
Who are you talking to?
Welcome back. I'm Andrew Smith. There's been a lot of public attention around white guilt lately. So what is it, and what did white people do to deserve this? Here to talk more about this issue, our own diversity quota, Greg Gonzales.
Thanks, Andrew. Of all the brown people you interviewed, all 3 of them, I'm glad to be the one you picked.
2, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, white guilt. You know, Andrew, I've been thinking a lot about this lately. And you know what? I've decided that it's fair.
What? So you're just gonna blame white people for everything?
I didn't say that. Look, I just want you people to feel guilty.
Why?
Because you guys have a lot of things up lately. Not even just lately, pretty much since you've been around.
All right, like what?
You know, I'm glad you asked that, Honky. Let's just talk about how white people take everything for themselves. Have you ever seen that movie, 2012?
Yes. What's racist about that?
Oh, I don't know. The ending?
What's racist about the ending?
I thought it was just a bit presumptuous that when Africa emerged from the sea, the white people were just like, oh, so this is ours now. But it's not like it was the first time.
That was just a movie, and not even a good one at that.
I agree. Okay, sure. Let's talk about movies. How about Devil at the Crossroads?
Yep. That's the guy who sold his soul to the devil to be the best guitar player or something.
Yeah, you'd think that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would think that.
This is the most racist thing I've ever heard.
How is this racist?
Okay, imagine you meet one of the best guitar players you've ever seen. How do you think this person got so good?
I don't know.
Practice, Andrew. It's called practice. But instead of admiring this man for being dedicated, diligent, and successful, they assume he sold his soul to the devil, as if a black man can only get good at something if he sells his soul to Satan. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Kind of am right now, Greg, but still, that was a long time ago, too. I mean, maybe not as long ago as Africa, but...
You know, you all love to tell us how long ago racism was. Every white person doing racist was just going through a phase. Just my good friend Justin.
Yeah, I did hear about that one. He did brownface when Aladdin first came out.
Oh, he sure the did, Andrew.
Oh, Greg, I agree. That was not a good move on a human or political level, but he was pretty young.
He was 29.
And I mean, he apologized. He said it was wrong. He said he didn't think it was racist at the time. I mean, it was 18 years ago.
You realize you say that about everything I brought up? It was a long time ago. When are white people going to realize that none of this feels like a long time ago to everyone else? Where do you draw the line? How recent does this have to be?
That is fair, but let me ask you something. At what point do you accept that someone has changed?
You know what? I don't know. I guess we all do dumb shit in college. Speaking of dumb college shit, here to talk to us more about his dumb college experiences is our very own Hunter Martin Oswald.
All right, tap out. Only one mic at a time. How you doing, Greg?
I'm good, man. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good.
So, what do you got for me?
So I've been in college for 3 years now, probably only got another about 6 left.
Okay.
And I bet to say, these have been the dumbest years of my life, for
Go
sure.
on.
Absolutely. So, you know, college parties, obviously. Things happen. It get boring sometimes. I like to mix it up. About middle of my freshman year, end of my sophomore year, I used to just steal as many things as I could from every party I went to.
Like what?
You know, easy things. You know, people have like little like ceramic things in their bathroom. No, tie those down
Where do you hide them?
in my pockets. I walk out, take them home.
So what do you have? You have like this bathroom full of ceramic?
Well, I mean, yeah, I gotta find a towel rack somewhere.
Okay.
But you know, food, people leave food in their fridge, but I will learn. If you steal food from a frat party, they'll notice. Almost immediately.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you must have a story about that then.
Well, I mean, I've stolen stuff from a college party, and they were mad.
So
We don't gotta talk more about that.
Okay.
I'm not trying to ruin my career.
Okay. So, I mean, but that's really not that sad. That seems almost childish, Hunter.
Well,
It's not a big deal.
Yeah, and then, you know, I got bored of the stealing stuff
Okay.
and started trying to get kicked out of places.
Now, how does one try to get kicked out of a place? What kind of attention do you
Well, you
call
gotta
yourself?
start off small, right?
Uh-huh.
You're at Chili's, get a little bit loud. Maybe you start talking to the people next to you, start pulling stuff off their plate.
You would just eat their food.
It gets boring. You gotta keep it spiced up, and the dumber the better. The dumber, the funner.
Okay.
Kicked out of a couple Chili's. I'm banned from the Four Seasons downtown.
What did you do to get banned from the Four Seasons?
So, I don't know if you know this about me. I like raccoons a lot. I used to chase raccoons
Why
into...
on earth would I know that about you?
Why not? I feel like it's a cornerstone of my personality.
Sure it is. Go on.
I used to chase raccoons onto the Four Seasons property. And I did it so many that they had an infestation. And one time I got caught. And now I'm banned from the Four Seasons. And the same night I got banned from Lyft too.
Hunter, let's be real. You can't afford the Four Seasons. What's the point of getting banned there?
Exactly, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't want to get banned from the Holiday Inn. I might need to use that one day.
Okay, wait, so you got banned from Lyft? What, so?
You know they don't have to come keep getting you. You can call and they just won't come get you.
Okay, but did you ever do blackface?
No, that's really dumb.
That's reckless, right?
That's really dumb. I'd never do that.
You have to be a idiot to do something
You'd have
like
to
that.
be pretty dumb to do that.
Like the biggest piece of ever.
Or president.
Or president or prime minister.
Of
or
any
whatever.
country.
Yeah, pretty much. You gotta hire more brown people.
Working on it. It's the pilot episode, Greg.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Stand on the edge of the train station platform. Drive around the boom, gets at a level crossing. Run across the tracks between the platforms. They may not rhyme, but they're quite possibly the dumbest ways to die.
There's a million dumb ways to die. Don't let it be around buses and trains. Be safe around buses and trains. A message from RTD.
So many dumb ways to die.
I live in a townhome with 3 other dudes in downtown Denver on the basement floor. My name is Kyle Bateman. I'm 30 years old. I believe in taking care of myself and a balanced diet and rigorous exercise routine. In the morning, if my hair is a little puffy, I'll put in my braids before doing my morning stretches. I can do them all in just one breath now. For breakfast, I use plenty of turmeric in all of my food. Even my cereal has turmeric in it. After I remove the braids, I use a natural Castile soap blend with drops of tea tree and lavender essential oil. In the shower, I use a water-blended apple cider vinegar conditioner. While I'm conditioning, I use an organic facial cleanser, followed by a moisturizing face balm. Then I use an exfoliating body scrub mitten, followed by a final daily protective moisturizer cream. Then I apply a frankincense-rich coconut oil hair salve while I prepare the rest of my routine. I always use a toothpaste with little or no charcoal because charcoal dries your teeth out and strips the enamel. Then I wash my mouth out with hydrogen peroxide, followed by a thorough tongue scraping. There is an idea of a millennial, some kind of abstraction. And though I can hide my naive gaze, and you can fist bump my hand, and maybe you can even sense that our taste in movies is probably comparable, I simply cannot afford healthcare.
Hello?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm gonna be late. No, I'm in the car right now. Yeah, no, yeah, yep, on my way. Okay, goodbye.
Whether it's local news or world news, the Met Report delivers. Along with politics, sports, entertainment, and weather, our Student Emmy Award-winning newscast features only the best. Tune in live to the Met Report every Friday at 12:30 p.m. on Campus Channel 20, Comcast Channel 58, or mymetmedia.com.
She couldn't say W at all. Thank you for joining us on Comedy for Humans. I'm Hunter Martin.
I'm Andrew Smith.
I'm Greg Gonzales.
And I'm Beanie.
Join us here next week, or your FAFSA will fall through. See you next week.